lovely people, thank you for joining Passive Empowerment Network. My name is Comfort Confor. I am joined by Mr. Andy Bergs and Mr. Collins Manner. Welcome, guys.
Hi. Hi, Collins. Hi, Comfort. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hello,
Collins,
everyone.
you want to say hi?
Yeah, hello, everyone. Nice to be here again. Hi, Andy. Hi, Comfort.
Yes, nice to be here, guys. If you see the topic is set, let's discuss everything traffic. So we just want to go straight to business. We know that where we are now, we are very excited since 2018 that ONPASSIVE started till now, where we are waiting, with excitement to have our O Connect go out there to the whole world. And some people can't get it yet. People who can't get it there, like I have been there before and nothing, it did not work for me. And one of the issues, one of the problems people have been having happens to be the backbone of business, which is traffic. And so today, my friends and myself, we thought that we should come back and break it down into tiny pieces so that people, first of all, understand what traffic is and then what kind of traffic Mr. Mufara is driving onto us. So, Andy, if you can, please, in layman terms, so that people like myself can understand, explain to us
Okay.
what traffic is.
Okay. People that advertise online or in the newspaper or on the TV, you have people that go, "Oh, I like that idea. Let's go and have a look." So they click on a link, for instance, if it's online. So that becomes part of your traffic. Now, people look at it, click on the link, and go, no, perhaps that's not for me. That's still classed as traffic. What you have therefore is you have various different levels, if you like, of traffic, of people visiting or looking at what you have to offer. And if you are an affiliate marketer or a network marketer or an email marketer, generally speaking, if you do email marketing, your expected rate of return could be as high as 3 to 5%. Okay, generally, my experience has been a lot lower than that, but generally it's between 3 and 5%. Let's call it that. So in other words, for every 100 people that click on your link or click to have a closer look at what you've got, 5 of those will buy for every 100. Now that's not really a good conversion rate. What we have here is we have something that's classed as specific targeted traffic. Now, specific targeted traffic is totally different in that what it then does is say, okay, we're looking at people putting in information specifically for, this, right, bang, this is what we have to offer, this is what you're looking for. So people are far more likely to not only click on the link, but go through and purchase what it is that you have to offer because they were looking for it, rather than this splattergun effect where you're just concentrating on, or you're not concentrating on anything, you're throwing it out there and hoping somebody will click and have a look. What specific targeted traffic does is really hone down and say, well, this guy is looking for that particular product. We have that particular product. Here, take a look at ours. So the conversion rate is a lot higher than it would be if you're doing email marketing. Now, we've heard various figures bandied about from our esteemed CEO, but I'm not going to mention figures. Let's just say that it's considerably higher than 5% because it's specific and it's targeted at people who are looking specifically for the products that you have to offer. Does that make sense?
Yes, Andy, yes, it does. So if I've gathered, Collins, what I've gathered from Andy before I hand to you, I just want to say what I've understood so that maybe if there's something to make up, it would be your place to do so. So my understanding now is that traffic is like potential customers. And then, so there are potential customers, they're moving around the streets of the internet looking for one or two things.
Yeah.
And then yeah, and we get them. So yeah, so I'll let you contribute before I come out with questions.
So let me bring it down a little bit, because sometimes we think about internet when we talk about specific targeted traffic. People think about only internet online shopping. Let me take a normal traditional shop. Say we're talking about traffic are people who are looking for something, right? Targeted traffic. Say you are looking for toothpaste. Comfort, you're looking for toothpaste, or you want to buy, say, any groceries, and you have PC World, you have Asda, or you have Sainsbury's. Where will you go?
I'll go to Asda.
That's it. You cannot go to PC World, because you go to PC World means you're going to the wrong location, because it means you are not targeted traffic. Because where do why should you go to PC World to look for toothpaste? PC World is selling televisions and fridges and all of those type of things. So if you're looking at that direction, it means you are the wrong traffic to that particular shop or supermarket. You must go either to Sainsbury's or to Asda, all of those shops, and then you think about the price point and which one will offer you the best price. Now, targeted traffic are people who are looking for certain things. So you can go to a shop and say, okay, I want to buy this. All of us are targeted traffic. All of us are traffic. But when we are looking for a particular thing, and then we go to that particular location, it means we are targeted traffic to that shop. Now online, what happened? All of us, almost 70%, I can say 70 for now, because of the internet space, 60 or 65% of lot of people of the population, say world population, are doing what? They're doing the shopping online. I can't remember the last time I go to a shop to buy something, because everything I will first search to look at the location. If I want to go, fine. But if I said I'm not going, I can still order that thing online, because one, it saves me time and everything. Now let's look at ONPASSIVE, the targeted traffic. All those who are coming into ONPASSIVE are people who are looking for digital solution. You cannot be looking for soap and you come into ONPASSIVE. It means you are not targeted traffic. So I should just gear it, and they already know that the population, almost, we're talking about the world population is 80 million, 8 billion at the moment. Say 5.5 billion are more internet users, those who are looking for certain things. Say if 2 billion people are looking for what ONPASSIVE are 2 billion or 3 billion, that is 100% targeted traffic looking for it, because their eyes on what? O-net. A lot of people are using social media application, like all of these social media, YouTube, all of those. Now what will happen? They will come to ONPASSIVE because we have O-net, podcasts, and all of those stuff. Those who are looking for video conferencing come to ONPASSIVE. Those who are looking for mailing application like OMail, ONPASSIVE. Those who are looking for online study application, Academy, ONPASSIVE. So you can go on and on, accounting, old staff and all of those, ODEX, which is like the biggest, we're talking about customer relationship management software, which is ODEX, OPOS, bulk mailer, OPOS, yes, it's bulk mailer, if I'm not mistaken. OPOS is branding, it's branding. So you can go create. So we have lot into ONPASSIVE ecosystem. Talking about data center, those who are looking for storage facility to store their data, ONPASSIVE. So the traffic is huge, because the more the products, the more the traffic. Because a lot of people are looking for what? A high quality product, which is affordable. And where would they go? ONPASSIVE. Where you're looking for a place where you need only one login and you can move around as if you're moving within a single application, but there are multiple standalone applications within, within the ecosystem. Where would they go? ONPASSIVE, because sometimes we forget our password and login credentials. So that is really, really huge. It's massive. Traffic is unlimited because it is there. We are all traffic, and we are looking where? We are looking into ONPASSIVE, because ONPASSIVE is providing what is necessary for now. As said what? He said, if we need it, he will build it. He will create what we need. He will not create what we want, because what you want is not your need. So we are really fine, honestly, when it comes to traffic. So I'll leave it there. Go.
Okay, yes. I would like us to make this a bit clearer, or more clearer to people, right? You know, traffic is not something that just started in 2018 with ONPASSIVE. It's been here before, like for years. Let's just stick to the online space. And many people have spent huge sums of money never getting traffic. So, Andy, what's the difference now between Mr. Mufare's traffic and what people have been getting before now? Because it seems to be a big deal with Ash's kind of traffic.
Well, Collins has put it quite succinctly. What you have to bear in mind is if you just put an advert out there, people click on the advert, they're not necessarily interested in what that advert has to offer, or they're not particularly interested in the product specifically. Whereas with targeted traffic, what it's done is it's sending the people specifically looking for something to the right place. Let's take this one step further forward. We currently have 3.5, maybe 4 million customers as part of ONPASSIVE, and that once OConnect goes live as a commercial release, then we could see 100 million customers by the end of the year. Now that's not necessarily a high figure, bearing in mind the marketplace that we have the possibility of utilizing would be over 5.5 billion with a B. So if we've got 100 million customers, right, we've got our own traffic, because other people will then start coming to us to ask us for, can you advertise my product? It changes the whole perspective. So Collins has mentioned all these products that we've got coming out, and the physical products that, there will be some of those too, the data centers, etc. And now we've got the possibility of traffic coming to us and with our domain, etc. So, but again, let's take it back one stage further. Traffic, it is what most people understand as traffic is simply someone clicking on the advert. Yeah, but that's not necessarily the target that you want to reach, because that person clicking on the advert, it might be a pretty picture and they go, oh, I like the pretty picture. What does it say? Click. All right. So now with Google ads and Facebook ads, etc., it's pay per click. So people click on that ad. If they don't buy, it's cost the person that set the advert up money. Yeah. And then you've got specific targeted traffic, which is where a company hones down material and advertisements and checks with those people that have answered the advert. Are you interested in this specific product? Yes, you are. Okay, great. And then they're passed on to the company. So that's specific targeted traffic. Now, we're kind of in between, because basically what ONPASSIVE will do is it will use the AI technology that's induced in all of the products and go, somebody is putting in a search engine for a video conferencing platform, and before that person has finished their sentence, ONPASSIVE is at the top. Video conferencing platform. So with specific targeted traffic, you're honing down into specifics rather than, as I said, this splattergun effect. Yeah. Does that make more sense?
Yes, it does, and it makes even a lot more sense with the mention of OConnect that is about to go commercially public. So now I'm understanding that, for example, what Ash sends to us is, if you, myself, and Collins, definitely we have bought OConnect, it's waiting in our marketplace. So the people Ash will send to us, to our marketplace these days, or one of the days when we have it out there, would be people who are looking for video conferencing. That is
Exactly.
specific targeted traffic. So thank you for that, Mr. I got it
Now,
right.
before you go any further, it still doesn't guarantee you a sale.
Yeah.
But it gets you a long way towards it because those people are looking for what you've got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So which is why, as I said before, if you've got this splattergun effect, it might be 3 to 5%. So 5 people out of 100. Whereas with specific targeted traffic, it could be 80 out of 100. It changes the perspective totally because those people are specifically looking for what you're offering.
Now.
Yeah.
All right. Brilliant. Thank you, Andy. It's like you read my mind because that's the question I was going to throw back to Collins, whether specific targeted traffic guarantees us sales. So Collins, I'll now leave it for you to add whatever you want to add because Andy read my mind.
Andy, Andy, thank God that you just said it because a lot of, customers, affiliate, out there who are looking for, for a way to make income. They'll think like specific targeted traffic means sales. So it's like sales is guaranteed. No, sales is not guaranteed, but as you rightly said, they are looking for it. They're looking for O Connect, like O Connect is coming out. They are looking for O Connect. Say 100 people come to your shop and say, all right, we're looking for this item. Yes, we love it. 5 customers can buy it immediately. And the rest said, you know what? I didn't plan to buy it today. I'll come the next day. And they can come the next day. What happened? They see what? Old Tracker. They say, wow, I love Old Tracker. You know what? I'll go for Old Tracker first before video conferencing. They purchase Old Tracker, and then the next day they say, all right, I'm coming back again for O Connect. And, it will just go on and on and on and on. But, the good news is we have the targeted traffic is specific because they are looking specifically for something and it is there in ONPASSIVE. Whatever they are looking for is there in ONPASSIVE. So ONPASSIVE is driving that targeted traffic into the ecosystem so they can look and shop around and say, yes, I want this, I want this, I want this. One traffic or one customers, if you call it, because we don't want to call it traffic. Say, what is traffic? Traffic is customer. One customer can come into the ecosystem and purchase what? 5 items, 5 products and services, straight away. And you can look at it and say, wow, this person buy this, and this. This is really great.
So if I get you well, if Ash, anytime from next week, next month, Ash sends a person to my marketplace for O Connect because he saw them searching up O Connect. Yeah. And even if they don't buy, do they stay there?
Or yes, they are tied to you forever. Forever. They are, it's just the beauty about ONPASSIVE. When they come to you, they are tied to you. There is just no way they will say, no, I don't want it. Yes, they can sign out. But remember, if they sign out, they say, all right, the customer disappear because maybe they come for the free product. Because when they come, they are free. They are just free account. You get the free email, and now you are in the ecosystem. What happened? You look around, you say, okay, I want to check out. Yes, you have the right to delete and go. But if you want to come back, a lot of people don't know. Which email will you log again? The system will say, oh, this email is already in the database. But by the way, you can just log in. You don't need to sign in again. And then once the person log in, the person is back again to you, to your shop. So that is just simple. Yeah, because it's there. The fact that you sign out doesn't mean that it is gone. It is there in the database.
Okay. All right. It remains in the system's memory.
It remains in the system, yes. When you sign out and delete your account, yes. The moment you come again with that same alternate email, you log in, or you said, I want to create an account, and say, by the way, this email is there.
Yes.
You want to log in, or you can reset your password. Then you just go and then you're back again.
All right. Okay. Go ahead, Andrew.
What you have to also consider is companies taking advantage of specific targeted traffic. So let's take, for argument's sake, a network marketing business or an affiliate marketing business, or even a multi-level marketing business. That's just 3 examples. Now, it can apply to any company, but I'm going to use these 3 for this example. The hardest thing for these particular industries to do is to acquire new recruits, to get people to join their industry. So the problem is, and it's like crypto, and I don't know about you, but I get hundreds of messages from people on Messenger going, would you be my friend? Yes, yes. By the way, are you into crypto? Not the way to do it. All right. And it's the same with multi-level marketing and network marketing, affiliate marketing. A lot of people are trying things that are just old hat, and it annoys people because but I've got this product and it's really good and you should have a look at it. No. Right. When you've got specific targeted traffic, these people are looking for what you've got. Do you think that's easier trying to take someone on board for your business who is looking to do something in your industry, or is it harder to splattergun and go talk to anybody and say, you must join, I've got this great product? No. Right. So specific targeted traffic is the key to any one of these industries. Now look at it again from a financial services point of view. You're looking for specific customers. You don't go out and cold call for new customers to come on board. What you can do is use specific targeted traffic to find customers that are looking for what you have to offer. Isn't that easier? So, you relate this to any business. It doesn't matter if you're selling needles. Yeah. You can't just ring around and hope someone wants to buy a needle. What you're going to do is you're going to specifically target traffic to people that are looking to purchase needles because they're in the sewing industry.
Mm-hmm.
Simple.
Wow. So now you're opening my mind to a lot of stuff, Andy. I'm looking at ONPASSIVE. It's going to make people turn like me, because sometimes I go to the shop just to buy bread, and then I come back with a cart of groceries unplanned.
Yeah.
So I want to look at it now, like if one customer comes, actually came for a video conferencing platform, and before you know it, oh, this looks good, that other one looks good, I think I need it too and stuff. Is that the case, Collins?
Yeah, that's true. Yes, one person can buy multiple products, but like comfort, when Andy was talking, a lot of things came in my mind. Why do we think Ash was doing all the branding? It was about targeted traffic, because you need to build the brand. When you look at Apple, how many times have we seen Apple making an advert? Nothing. But people search for Apple because they know, even sometimes people know the next phone that will come out. Apple doesn't even do a lot because what they have brand themselves. And the moment the phone come out, billions of people will rush for it. That's why they have trillions of dollars, Apple. They don't do advert anymore. They don't really do much because they've done every groundwork, branding. And sometimes we buy things we don't even need. They make a phone, maybe the functions is not even for us, but you buy the phone because of the pixel of the camera. That's it. You buy it maybe 1,600. You're spending money for nothing because of the brand. How many times have we seen Samsung doing heavy advert because they brand themselves? So if we are looking at so they already have the traffic. But what has ONPASSIVE done? Branding, ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE now is a household name. When you hear about ONPASSIVE, you want to go into it. There are companies now that don't even care. Most of the companies don't even care about quality anymore because they've spent a lot of money for branding. Now people buy the brand name instead of the quality. But what ONPASSIVE is doing, ONPASSIVE will always provide the quality. So the moment you come, forget about the household name. ONPASSIVE is already a brand name. But Mr. Ash said, we will never drop our quality to keep our customer happy, to make sure those who are coming. He said, I will not sell something I cannot eat. He said, Mr. Ash said, I cannot sell something which I cannot consume. I want to use my own product. So this is it. The traffic is there because of the heavy branding ONPASSIVE is doing. everybody is standing, and not only we ourselves. Think about how many companies, Jitech, to talk about 300. Was it 300? Was it 300,000 companies going to ONPASSIVE just to find out, to look at things, to say, my goodness, I want to be with you. I want to partner. Mr. I said, now we are even tired of really a lot of calls. Our hands are full. It's because of the branding. Every time when they do the brand, the show, light show, Burj Khalifa, you know, we say, why Dubai? We're talking about millions, hundreds of millions of people traveling to Dubai, you know, as business stories and all of those type of things. What would they see on Passive? You go to Singapore, what would they see on Passive? India, what would they see on Passive? You know, you're talking about targeting a place where it's hub of technology, 1.6 billion people, you know, there. So ONPASSIVE is just taking everything slowly. So by the time it opens, it is not like, I remember Manny Digamo said, the traffic is already there, but what Ms. Ashford and the team are doing, they are controlling it. The reason why they are controlling it is because they want to always make sure the system is up for that volume of traffic. So it is there, but now they are doing what? They are optimizing the system, expanding the system. He will always talk about scalability and optimization, all of those type of things, to make sure the system is stable, 100% stable, to hold the influx of customers coming. What will be the reason if you open it? Because everyone's no ONPASSIVE, and then you just bust everything, database, and the system shut down, take time again for the system to build. So now they're just controlling. It is already there, but they are controlling because of the branding that the company is doing. Remember, the company just started marketing. Only branding is sucking people in. Guess what? What will happen when they start to market? So I'll leave it there.
Yes, that's good. Hold on there so that we clarify a few stuff and put things straight. Because one, we know that traditionally traffic is not easy to come by because it costs huge sums of money. Peter Rogers is advising that when people start making their commissions, they should save some up to use in buying extra traffic. And then somebody is now asking, that's Wilton. Hey, Collins, when you buy traffic from ONPASSIVE, do you know how much traffic in terms of dollars worth? Let's say I purchase $100 traffic. Is it per dollar or 10 for $100, for example? I know, yeah, I just let you, but then we need to clarify. Primarily, do we get traffic for free, or and then before buying extra traffic and stuff? Let's just walk around this and make it quite clear for everybody, please.
Andy, you want to go first?
Sure. First of all, the early birds, those that have been in for some while before we kind of got going, are part of a marketing campaign. Now, originally we thought our $97 was going to be used for that, but that's been given back to us. But that marketing campaign is still the largest marketing campaign this particular company has ever done. So ONPASSIVE has ended up buying the company, and that's ongoing. Now, if you're a new affiliate and you're joining ONPASSIVE as a new affiliate and you want to be able to offer the products, there's two ways you can do it. You can buy traffic, but not yet. Okay, we don't have the facility yet. So Wilton, I can't answer your question. We don't know whether it's going to cost $10 per customer or $100 per customer, or I don't know. At this stage, we can't answer that question. And it would be wrong of me to give you an answer for that. But what we do know is that the percentage rates are likely to be higher. What the cost is going to be, can't tell you, don't know. But we're all part of a rotator. So everybody that becomes an affiliate gets part of that to become this, or be part of that rotator.
Right. Okay, thank you, Andy. Again, now I'm just happy you ended well, be able to begin again. So we all become part of a rotator. They will be rolling it around, and maybe the one they've gathered from branding and from us and stuff, they'll be like allocating it to all of us. So who pays for this one, or how does this one work? Because Andy says we are not buying traffic yet. It's not yet time.
Let me answer that. that, you know, there are things that we need to do for us to be able to get traffic, customers. The first thing, are you affiliated? You go and you sign the document to become an affiliate. You have to become an affiliate. The second thing is you must purchase a product. You know, the moment you do that, they send customer to your site. Let's call it customer. They send it to your site because sometimes people think that traffic is abstract. I like to use the word customers. So people understand that you have a shop, you know, they've built a shop for you. They've put all the products in there, and then the company will send customers to your site, targeted customers to your site, because you have purchased the product from the company. The company do the rest for you. You can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 products. You know, they will send customers to that site, you know, for the product that you have purchased from ONPASSIVE. So if somebody is looking for old stuff, they said, go to Mr. A. You're looking for old stuff, go to Mr. B. They have it. You know, you're looking for anything, they'll just send it. But if you don't own the product, forget it. Forget about traffic, because you've not purchased anything. They cannot send customers to an empty website. So now, Mr. Wilton question, you talk about as, you know, purchasing traffic. ONPASSIVE will come up with that, but for now, we don't know. The only thing we know is you need to fill your shop, and ONPASSIVE will do the rest for you. When the time comes, when ONPASSIVE says, yes, we are happy now to give extra traffic for those who need it, those who like to purchase extra traffic, now you can take part of your commission and buy extra traffic, because like Andrew always said, you know where you want to be in 6 months time or in 1 year time. Or so if you think you want to get there fast and you said, no, I cannot wait for 2 months, I want to put extra traffic now. So you just get it once. When the time comes, you go for it. We don't know how much it will be, but you can go for it and then you get your traffic. But for now, the most important thing is become an affiliate, purchase the product, allow ONPASSIVE to do the rest for you. And when we get to that particular part of traffic, extra traffic, we'll get, you know, the company will tell us everything, and then we'll go for it. Because I also want to go for it, and you want to go for it, but now it's not yet the time.
Brilliant. I think it's going well, guys. I'm sure it's going really well. And you have just opened up to some other thing which we need to touch on. Guys, if you are watching this, we're running on 3 channels. Andy, Collins, and my channel. Kindly support us by subscribing to the 3 channels, watching from our 3 channels. This gives it more exposure, and we go a longer way. Just share as much as you can. It will help somebody, and you will be happy tomorrow to see them smile. So, Collins, you just said something. Let's trash this. You said somebody needs to equip their shop like Peter Rogers does on his physical shop. So in our online shop, the marketplace inside the OES, you need to buy your O Connect. You activate your O Connect. That is when you are expecting traffic. So we should not make it. So if I understand you, Collins and Andy, you mean that people should not mistakenly be expecting traffic if you have not bought O Connect yet. Is that what you're saying? Any of you? Go ahead, Andy.
Yes, absolutely. Colin's quite right. The whole purpose of the whole business model is that as an affiliate, you've got to purchase the product in order for it to be sold on your behalf. Now, let's compare this. I know Peter's here today, and I appreciate that. Peter runs a convenience store, so what he has to do is he has to put all the stock in his shop on a regular basis, normally probably weekly. Yeah, but the cost of that stock is considerable, and you know, figures banded about 70-odd thousand a month, which is a considerable sum of money. Now it's okay if you're selling this and you're putting it back in. There's a differential profit wise, but you're still playing with large amounts of money. With ONPASSIVE, what we have is you put your product in your marketplace, and it doesn't matter how many times it sells in the month, you don't have to renew it until the end of that month, because you're using that product as well. So and to keep it in your shop, this product can either be paid on a monthly, a quarterly, a half year, or annual basis. And I'm doing it monthly. So, okay, at the end of the month, I will pay for it again. And then it can be sold over and over and over and over and over again. Now, some of the products may be an annual system. So, ODomain, for instance, could be an annual payment, a bit like GoDaddy. So when you sell a domain name, or someone purchases a domain name, they pay for that domain for 1 or 2 years, and they give you that money up front. So there is a commission involved, but at the end of the day, it might be once every 2 years. Yeah. Now I do the same, because at the end of the day, I'm creating a website for ONPASSIVE to sell my products for me. Yeah. So I will pay for ODomain because that's required. Yeah. And then I can sell it. But I can sell it over and over and over and over and over again during that year without me having to buy it again like you would do with a convenience store. Slightly different. So the cost of running this business in comparison to most other businesses is this compared to this. You know, it's a very small amount of money in comparison. And one of the things I love about this particular business is, if you set up a business, normally you've got to buy property, which Peter has had to do. So he's had to buy a shop or rent a shop. I think he owns it anyway. But, you know, rent a shop. Then you've got to stack it out with all the shelves and all of the fittings and fixtures, etc. So that's money. Then you've got to add the stock in. And we know a week's stock is 70-odd thousand. That's just the week. And you don't sell everything in the shop in 1 week. So the total cost of the stock is probably 150,000. So now I've had to pay out for the rent. I've had to pay out for the fixtures and fittings. I've had to pay out for the stock to get my shop up and running. That's a very expensive business. What's the difference here? I pay for my product once. Yeah. If it's a monthly paying product, okay, I pay for it the following month. But I'm likely to get customers in that will cover the cost because of the commission coming in. So I have no problem with that. And
yes,
we know...
Go ahead, Andy.
We know that the object of the exercise for ONPASSIVE is to make sure people don't go out of pocket more than once. Well, twice I'm told, but we've been given the 97 back, so that doesn't count. So once. In other words, you've bought the product, and the amount of commission coming back in has covered your cost. So you're at least at break even. Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much. And Collins, there's a question which I'd just like you to pick on since you've been quiet. Do we know if the traffic rotator will be random, or will it rotate through every page founder one by one in exact date and timestamp of their initial $97 payment?
All right, let me explain this. I don't know if this person has been in ONPASSIVE or be following the meeting. So being a founder doesn't guarantee you traffic. That's what I'll explain it. Being a founder doesn't guarantee you traffic. The thing, you being a founder, yes. But remember, there are two types of founders. There are founders who come into ONPASSIVE not because they want to make commission. We don't know. Maybe there are companies that come because they want to use the products and services to enhance their business. So let's look at it very well, because there's a lot of compliance behind this thing. Now you choose, you say, all right, I want to make commission. I want to make something out of it. You click that button, you become an affiliate. Click the button, become an affiliate. You purchase the product. So now what we ONPASSIVE do, for instance, if we said everything being equal, everybody in ONPASSIVE, 1.4 million who came in, they say, yes, we want to become an affiliate, we want to purchase. Everybody did it. Then the timestamp will go based on timestamp. But you know, when we talk, people think like we just go one and sleep. No, there are hundreds of millions of traffic. And remember, the system is automated. So we just go straight and just throw everything, spit it out. Within a second, it's already done. If you've been in a warehouse, look at the way robot works. Very fast. You can set it and say, all right, I want you to display this in 1 second. They can process 100 million samples in a second. and never make mistake. That's robotic engineering. You know, now when we look at this, now we said, all right, the other way around. There are people who came in, they said, no, they don't want to do it, because we know there are a lot of people who didn't even click that button. Now, ONPASSIVE will go, say, I did, will say, okay, Collins timestamp, yes, good. Give it to Colin because I did everything. If you have not done it, skip you and go to the next. Skip you and go to the next. So the fact that you come with your timestamp or whatever, if you don't do it, the machine doesn't know. Machine look at you and say, yes, this person said, I want to make something. Give the person a traffic. If not, skip. That's how they code it. You know, so let us be very careful with the timestamp thing and this. Yes, it is there, everything applied, everything being called. But if you don't fulfill the process, the system will skip you and go to the next. And if the person fulfill that, the condition, the person will get it. Say, for instance, if I come in 2021 and you come in 2018, you didn't fulfill it, the system will skip you and come to me and give it to me based on my timestamp and go to the next. But if everybody, we're talking about everything being equal, everybody, you know, do the same thing. So it will just follow the timestamp. But there are times that the system will look at the row and say, no, yes, you came early, but I can't give you because you've not fulfilled some of the conditions. Go to the next person, give it and look at it that way. And that's how I see it.
Brilliant discussion. So let's use this last minute now to pitch this opportunity to somebody who is still walking around, that person who has sent a lot of money down the drain and say, me, I will not do that again. So Andy, what one reason would you give someone to join ONPASSIVE now as you and myself will speak? And Collins, whatever Andy says, you build on that just to help that one particular person who is joining us now for the first time.
I've been in business for a long time. I've owned and run businesses. I've worked for other people. And I've also done various jobs on the side, shall we say. Little businesses on the side where I was hoping to earn some extra cash. And one of those was actually to do with multi-level marketing. And I struggled to find others to join the system. And it had a monthly auto ship, and you had to pay each month for I don't know what. But if you didn't actually recruit anybody, you lost the commission that you'd acquired, which I never saw as very fair. Which is why there's always somebody that walks across the stage with this big check because they just making their quota because they're good at that bit. They're making their quota, and everybody else that's losing their commission, it's just going up line. Wrong. Don't like it. I have never come across a business that is simpler in terms of what I have to do, what is being done for me, and how it's being done for me. Because I'm not technically minded, I don't understand the products. I don't understand how to email market or to drive traffic or to find customers, without spending a fortune. I don't want to spend a fortune. What I want somebody to show me the bits that I don't know how to do, or do those for me, and let me do the bits that I know I'm good at. And that's exactly what this business is going to do for me. And that's why it excites me more than any other I've ever come across.
All right. Thank you. And over to you, Collins, your last one.
Yeah. So the only thing I would just, talk to those who are still sitting and thinking like maybe they just want to wait. This is the right moment for you to join ONPASSIVE. For companies, ONPASSIVE is something that will do a lot for you. It's a platform where you can reduce your cost and you maximize profit. It is there for medium, small, and large size corporation. Everything you need is in ONPASSIVE. And the other thing is, if you cannot make it on ONPASSIVE, forget about it. You will never make it out there, because this is it can't get simpler more than this. So let us look at it. Those who are still thinking, take a look. It doesn't cost you anything. Come in with your free email, sign in, walk around, and if you think it's not for you, you sign out. You know, you don't have to pay anything, free. You know, it's just free. Take a look at the ecosystem. But I promise you, there's a lot you'll find when you are in. Thank you, Mr. Comfort. That's what I'll say.
Thank you. Okay, this is Veronica Ampim. Since you are not new, let me see if it's so. Do you have to buy traffic on each product, or once you buy it goes through all of them? All right, just round this up, guys. Who is interested?
Well, as I said, we're all part of a marketing campaign. So the early birds and those are the affiliates are in there, and the company's already bought a marketing campaign. So that will go on. But that will cover every product that is a paying product, because the company will make money by offering products that sell and have a cost attached to it. Now, that doesn't mean to say we haven't got products that are free, because Collins has mentioned this earlier. But if you're in the rotator and we've got 4 paying products, it could be that traffic that the company are doing on our behalf could be for one of those 4. Or all of those 4. Yeah. Now, if we get to the stage where we can purchase specific targeted traffic, we can potentially choose. I would logically understand. We could potentially choose which product we would like to push or advertise more than any of the others. So then specific targeted traffic would work just for the product that you want to push. As far as the company is concerned, the marketing campaign will be for every paid product. So it could be that I get 4 customers on in a couple of weeks, and 2 might have purchased OTracker and 2 might have purchased OConnect. Now, we don't have OTracker yet, but it's coming very shortly, and OConnect is being released. Bearing in mind we're towards the end of February 2024, and the commercial version of OConnect is due to come out tomorrow or Friday, or possibly even Monday next week. So as it stands at the moment, it'll be just OConnect. As we bring on more and more products that are paying products, the company will just simply offer all of them, and that traffic will be for every single one of those paying products.
Okay, thank you guys so much for your time and patience. And again, a quick reminder, we all know that the OP360 has been moved from today to tomorrow, Thursday, at same time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, we do create this content together, 3 of us and all of you commenting in the chat section. So let's share this widely, encourage people to watch. But then ONPASSIVE is done. So when you share, make sure you give them your link. Why I emphasize on this, we're happy for you to use this if it helps someone. We had this experience when we're presenting the opportunity for people to join as co-founders or fast founding members. Sorry about that. So if you send and somebody clicks on the link I send, you will not come back for me to help. So always give it together with a link, or tell them if you are interested, I will give you a link to join. We're happy for you to do that. So just share. The purpose of it is for all of us to use it, because we do it together. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening, and see you again really soon. Love you guys. Bye.